I had a hard time finding the right fit for me until I came here. Now I feel like I fit in the place. I just had a hard time keeping down a stable job. I worked as a cashier at gas stations and then at Sears before as a cashier. It was hard to raise 3 kids and work as a single parent. I was on probation and they wanted me to apply here. So I did, and I got right in, and I've been here ever since. Well, it was different because I had never sewn before, so it took me a while to get used to the sewing. They made accommodations because I was having trouble with, because I was diagnosed with some things that made it hard for me to deal with stress. They saw that I was struggling, so they came to me and asked me if there was anything they could do to make it more comfortable for me. And from there on, I had told them, a few suggestions, and they followed that, and they let me do what I needed to do and go back to the work floor when I felt comfortable doing it. Normally, you don't get that at a workplace, that you just got to do your job and deal with whatever you're dealing with. So it was nice to have them come to me and talk to me like a person instead of just an employee. They made you feel right at home when you first start. It didn't take long to trust them either, because they came to show you that they wanted you to be comfortable on the work floor. They wanted you to feel like a person instead of a slave or a robot. I was a sewer level 1 as a legger, and then they saw that I could hit right there, so they kind of moved me from there to doing they call it a butter, which it's to close the back part of the pants. They moved me there because I was quick and efficient. And then from there, they trained me on hemming a little bit, which is a level 2 position. I saw that the scanner packaging position was open, so I applied and I got the job. So it's more challenging. You definitely got to think about what you're doing at this job, and it keeps you on your toes because they changed the way that I scanner and package things now. So once I get the hang of it again, I will look into going into being a level 3. I guess that means driving the forklift, which is kind of a big step. When I first started, I was having a rough time, but my attendance got better as they accommodated me. I could come to work and leave when I needed to, so that made it so I wasn't missing work anymore. They'll work with you if you just be honest and tell them what's going on with your situation, that they will treat you like a person and let you have that time off as long as they're aware of it and know ahead of time, so they can prepare for the day that way, that they'll be more than willing to help you out that way. Started to go for my GED, and they made work accommodations for that. I am still pursuing that. I haven't finished it yet, but they made it so I was able to go to school that was in the building, so I didn't have to leave to go anywhere to study for my GED. They made it so I could leave the floor without any problem. They have helped me maintain that balance by giving me accommodations and let me have the time and ways that I need, because there's certain appointments that I gotta go to every month. Without that, I don't think I could do a career or work outside of the home. If it wasn't for Peckham, I wouldn't be where I am today. Probably customer service, and I would not like my job. I do like my job.